A warm evening to everyone. Patrick De Jesus here and you're watching PTV News Now. We're keeping you informed with the nation's biggest developments tonight. And topping our stories this hour, House Majority Leader Sandro Marcos voluntarily showed up before the Independent Commission for Infrastructure, saying he wanted to help clear the air on the alleged irregular flood control projects. He stressed that he was never subpoenaed and was simply willing to lay his cards on the table for the investigation. Congressman Marcos requested an executive session granted due to the sensitive information that could rock the boat in the ongoing probe. Meanwhile, Representative Paolo Duterte chose not to attend, questioning the very foundation on which the commission was built. Palace Press Officer and PCO Undersecretary Claire Castro said it's become increasingly clear that Vice President is on a denial, defame, and deflection mode as she deals with a flurry of questions on her performance of the duties of her office and the latest pronouncements of the Commission on Audit on alleged items in her office's financial statements and documents. In a radio-television interview earlier today, Castro questioned the barrage of brickbats and verbal spears hurled by the Vice President at her boss over the last few days, to include last week's eyebrow-raising, jaw-dropping pronouncement of her readiness to assume the presidency at any given moment. Then again, the Vice President, in all her eagerness to prove her mettle as a worthy public servant, always misses her mark when she puts aside or puts off fixing her own mess or office problems instead of running her mouth and reaping others without the benefit of critical thought. Even worse, Castro added, the Vice President has not been a model of transparency and honesty in vindicating the transactions of her office, especially in light of her impeachment by the House over the clear and troubling accusations on the misuse of confidence and intelligence funds while she was Education Secretary. While U.S. President Donald Trump tries to keep his MAGA coalition of lawmakers in the House intact in light of the release of the Epstein files and his controversial and lethal boat strikes against Venezuelan narcotics distributors, French President Emmanuel Macron and wife Brigitte headed for Beijing for a 3-day state visit and talks with China's strongman Xi Jinping. He arrived last night amidst Beijing's winter chill and was afforded the red carpet welcome and state honors this morning, with President Xi walking by his side during the inspection of the guard walkthrough. The French president was also warmly received by a group of children waving French and Chinese flags after the red carpet and military honor ceremonies. Thereafter, the two met inside the Beijing's Great Hall of the People for bilateral talks with deeper trade and commerce that aims for a fair, more balanced, sustainable, and mutually beneficial deals, especially in the areas of renewable energy and AI technology cooperation. Macron also sought President Xi's help to pressure Russia into ceasefire talks with Ukraine to hopefully end the war between the two. Join us anew tomorrow evening for another round of stories here and abroad, breaking at the hour. And always remember to stay connected by catching the news right here. This is Patrick De Jesus wishing you all a warm and restful evening, and thank you for watching PTV News Now.